what you just saw was me wall comboing somebody off my alt account using Infinity. I'm going to be using a presentation to explain. So sit back and watch it. Okay, listen. I'm not insane. So here's the presentation on how Infinity works. Let's imagine that this circle right here, it's a Gojo. Alright? I could have just used the PNG image of Gojo, but shut up. Shut up. Then you get the gray box. You got Infinity. Okay? Infinity's nuts. So Infinity isn't made using like walls, and every time you enter in these like through these like invisible walls, it changes the speed. That'd just be too snappy. Instead it's like this. It's just these walls. And this is the Y, and then this is the X. But see, this is if we're looking at it from a top view, but we're not. So yeah. But here's what you gotta know. A coordinate plane usually goes from 0 to 400. Well, in these, like in a square, does. So it goes from 0x to 400x and 0y to 400y. But this is the thing that you need to know right here. This 200, 200, that's a center point. Always a center point. So then we get to the actual thing. It's not this high at all. Trust. But this is what it actually looks like. So then now decide to and Gojo in here. And here's what you need to know. We're gonna be using Z and X, and Y does not matter because Infinity is as high as the player. Like you can jump over Infinity with like a really good speed. So basically just know that we're gonna be using Z as the forward and back motion, and the X as the left and right motion. And this is still Infinity. And and so the slowdown begins at the ends of the field and gets progressively slower as the unit, which is the player approaching the Gojo user with Infinity active, gets closer to the center. I mean, if you're right here and then you enter in just like right there, the slow starts. You'll hear the sound, and as you get closer to 200x 200z, which is that right there, it's gonna be the slowest, because that's where the Gojo user is, and this field follows the Gojo user. So yeah, you gain your sprint speed after exiting the field, meaning if you go higher than the field of Infinity, or just outside the field of Infinity. And also, it is in a series of ghost walls, meaning what's called, you can't like once you're like inside Infinity, you can't like wall combo. You can only wall combo the outer perimeter of Infinity, because the outer perimeter is a wall, or really a ghost wall. And basically just how close you were to 200x 200z is how you can like add the amount of slow to the unit approaching it. This also works for no, actually no, it doesn't. You see, since it's a wall, only players can like go through the wall, but other people, such as like other like things that, like for example, like if you try to use flame wave cannon, it just stops because it's a wall. Like if you try and move like Like if you have infinity, and then you try to like move to this, and then when you move to the side after trying to be hit by a flame wave, it's just gonna stay there. What's called blitz shot is also another one. Blitz shot will not work. It'll just explode. It doesn't even get slowed. Also the foul ball one. That one also, you know, wall. But the simple answer to it, infinity makes invisible pass throughable walls, and you can walk on both these ones. That's really it. Barbecue bacon burger.